Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to some more TEPPEN. So, last time we went through Dante's story here, and today we're gonna go ahead and go through Wesker's. Aside from, I believe, Jill, who was just recently released, I think Wesker is the only character I actually haven't unlocked yet. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Umbrella. On the surface, a humanitarian organization using the remnants of an ancient civilization to advance medical research. Scratch that surface, though, and a thick black blood will ooze out. Umbrella is the world's biggest creator of bioweapons. The company had made many grave errors, but perhaps their worst was Albert Wesker. As underhanded as his employees, he sought to discover the key to the progenitor virus's power. Then, he could seize control of the organization from the hands of Oswald E. Spencer. When Wesker found what he sought, he went to see Oswald, who then revealed his own objective: to create a new breed of humans and rule over them as their god. An excellent plan, thought Wesker, but for one thing. He then thrust his fist through Oswald's chest, killing him. The right to be a god was now his. However, two familiar faces had stepped into the room, intending to get in his way. Faced with their guns, he felt something rise within him. His eyes glowed red. It was time to test his dark power. Fucking X is always getting in the middle of shit, getting his ass kicked.
You'll make a nice test subject.
You're not in my database. Wow,
he even has 10 HP. This should be extremely easy, given that. So, especially since we saw last time, the AI is kind of dumb, and they don't know that their HP is capped off at 10, so they'll try and heal themselves to no avail. I'm just going to play some random units here. Yeah, you don't have any skills. Give us a +1/+1. Okay. Let's see here. Human revenge. Interesting. Let's throw that up here. And I do know that, Wesker's Dark Destruction is actually really good. It actually hard body counters my any strategies that I try to do with X, who's the character that I really use the most in this game. Because you can just straight up destroy a unit without any real sort of effort. By that I mean, he can I can spend all these resources to build up my units. Or at least this is how I built my deck so far. Is just spend all these resources to build up my units to have a bajillion HP and whatnot, and then he can just be like, don't care, automatically destroy them. That's like, well, okay then. The power Wesker stole from Spencer was more intense than he expected, but it came at a price. Wesker could feel his body being consumed, as if the power had a mind of its own. Sensing death if he didn't act soon, Wesker abandoned the fight, much to his chagrin? The fuck does that even mean? Just as the power loosened its corrosive grip on Wesker, he faced another issue. A beast covered in spikes was closing in. The Elder Dragon fired his spikes, and new ones grew in their place. Seeing that, Wesker gave a weary smile. Not entirely sure how a fight between Wesker and Nirgant would go.
5 minutes. Make them count.
But I guess we'll find out right now. Both Nirgant and Wesker kind of suck in that they both do they both have the same sort of counter play versus my sort of stally tactics with Mega Man X. Oh wow, this guy has flight. What you got? Sacrifice 2 life destroys an enemy unit that costs 3 MP or less. I have nothing that I can do about that, so goodbye, Street Fighter dude. And I'm gonna take 1 to the face, but at the very least, it seems like he's gonna be able to take 2. Yep. And then we're gonna throw out you here. Unfortunately, I really don't have a grasp for a lot of these units. But probably should have played this down here, huh? Yeah, I don't really have a grasp for a lot of these units since, you know, I haven't unlocked any of them yet, which is why, you know, I am going through this to unlock them. I don't know how much I would like playing as Wesker, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see how things play out eventually. Oh, what you got? Alright, gives 5 plus 1 unit, and it's destroyed after 1 attack. Destroys around. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, not what I wanted. Alright. What does this do? Oh, well, doesn't matter. But I guess I can use this on this anyways. Go ahead and destroy his units there, and then he's gonna go ahead and take 2 and 2 to the face, and down goes the giant fucking dragon.
Seems you weren't worthy after all.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sacrificing old spikes for new. Ha! The Elder Dragon had shown him the way. In order to keep his power under control, Wesker had to replace his body with a new one. If he were to become a god, he would need an appropriate vessel. Is he gonna like see Dante? Nope, never mind. Thought he was gonna see Dante and be like, yep, that's the perfect body. Wesker began his search for a replacement in a remote mountain village. He callously sifted through the people, turning a once thriving village into a graveyard. Rather uneventful. The lone female who got in his way was barely worth mentioning either. Damn, son. Mad shade at my girl Chun-Li. I don't know. Chun-Li is the only Street Fighter character I actually like.
Day you defied me.
I'll take you on.
But I don't really care for her too much in this game. I'll probably give her another shot, you know, going forward in the future. Revenge gives +2/+4. Revenge is when defeated, goes back to the deck instead of the graveyard, and cost is reduced by half. Interesting. So you out there, block that plate, and actually kill him, and kill myself as well. A lot of high cost units in my hand. Yeah, I don't really like Chun-Li too much because I don't really care too much for shields, and I don't know, but it's probably nowhere near as bad as a playstyle. So, sacrifice 3 health, puts 1 units in a deck with Revenge active in the EXE pocket. Alright, so once this guy dies, I can go ahead and throw that out, and I'll place him in the EXE pocket, and I'll actually be able to play him, I think.
Your struggles are futile.
Let's see if this works. So I should get him. Yep, and now he only costs 2 and he has more health. Nice.
Help me out yet.
And throw out this guy up here. Also has Revenge, and he'll go in +2. Cool. Wasn't exactly sure how Revenge worked. I thought it was
Help me out yet.
when one of your units die or something like that, you get the effect or something of the sort. Very interesting that Wesker can't like deck out or anything like that, it seems. Or at least, you know, base Wesker in terms of him being able to use all these units for Revenge to place him back in the deck. I mean, not deck out, but just in general, just run out of cards to play. You can probably just play a few monster cards and a bunch of like drawing cards and stuff, and maybe I'll play something like that now that I think about it. That sounds kind of interesting.
My spirit burns.
Just kind of like let them all get trashed and then come back to the deck, and then just keep drawing cards and keep putting them back in the deck with Revenge, so they're powered up and shit. It destroys an enemy unit, friendly unit, then the unit in front of it. Yeah.
Your struggles are futile.
So then he should kill him, And I don't think that works for revenge. Oops. Because I think it's perhaps when defeated. So I don't think destroyed counts as defeated. So perhaps when I get this guy back, he won't. Actually, have gone to my deck. And he may have also not actually get the effect. Oh, actually, no. Don't actually think we'll actually be able to see it. Because I'm about to... Oh, no. She managed to throw in a fucking bear. Let's see. Gonna hit him 2 in the face there, and then that'll kill the bear. And there goes my attack there.
My spirit
So
burns.
what I can do is do... Oops. Alright. I was gonna try and do this since he's already gonna die, but never mind.
Seems you weren't worthy after all.
One anyways. Wesker too good, I guess. Interesting. Wesker decided to change his strategy and pit potential vessels against savage bioweapons, gladiator style. Accordingly, he opened an underground tournament called Survival of the Worthy, a way of conducting his search under the guise of entertainment and profit. It'd be pretty cool if later on they add that in as like an arena mode or something like that. But we'll see. As Wesker observed the carnage, a woman approached him. "Cockfights are beneath you. The vessel you seek is in the land of illusion." He could sense her true aim, but decided he might be able to use her, so Wesker, led by greed, set out.
The right to be a god. That right is now mine.
Yeah, now we have Wesker. Yep, hooray. Alright. Stay fresh.